Hello, everyone. Hi, Nikhil Kabra. Welcome to my live. Today, I'm really glad to have you both, 31. Everyone, welcome to my Friday live session at 8 p.m. I'm really glad to share that it's been it's like second year running, and consistently I'm here to share some value, knowledge, information about breathing, about life as a whole, what I share with people through my experience that I learned from my gurus and everyone. So, welcome you all. I'm Yukti Kishore. A big hi to all my audience, all the participants, those who are watching now, as well as those who will be watching later, because I'm going live on Insta, YouTube, LinkedIn, and my FB group, that is Yoga with the Nirvana Fitness with Yukti. My yoga channel on YouTube is Yoga with Yuktiness. Please do share um, that. I hope you can hear me well. Udala, can you just confirm me? Can you hear me well? If you can hear me well, just message me in the chat box. Those who are watching me on YouTube, please do message me on YouTube also, or anyone else. Bo31 underscore Bo. Can you hear me now? Before I proceed, just wanted to ensure that all the systems are working fine, guys. Audio is clean. Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for confirming. Yeah. So, what is the topic today? We are gonna talk a bit about and discuss a bit about how to declutter our mental space, our mind, stop that monkey chatter that keeps happening in our mind, and be in the present moment. How can we cultivate this habit? How can we cultivate our life around this so that we stay in this very present moment right here, right now? So are you all excited to, to go ahead with me on this journey? Please do share your, views also as we go ahead further. So I'm going to share with you six things, majorly six things, so that will be covering from my end. So I'll just quickly share a few of the things with you. Those who are on YouTube, I'm gonna share my screen so that they can see my screen. Yeah. So what I'm gonna share with you is, first thing, how can we declutter your mind? So the very first thing is, we need to understand that we need to declutter our physical environment also. First, let me just go through all the 6 points, and then I'll take one on one every point to discuss with you all and to know your views also. Second thing is declutter your mental space. Yes, the whole session is all about that only. Third thing is journaling. I'll talk about journaling. And the fourth is shift your energy. How can you shift your energy? That is a very good thing. And fifth is use your breath. So of course I promote breath. My mission is to help people to breathe right, breathe consciously, and experience and hack the power of breath to overcome stress, anxiety, be in the present moment, and apply breathing in every facet of wellness. And mark my word, you can actually achieve wellness in every facet if only you start working with your breath right here, right now. So if you're ready to work with me on breathing, please message me here. Yes, so that I know you all are excited to work with me on breathing. We are going to have breathing session also, where I'll be teaching you some breathing techniques that you can use. And the sixth thing is meditation. So let's go ahead one by one, and I'll just move so that you can understand that what all things we can do. So see, Many a times we find ourselves very overwhelmed, under stress and anxiety. Lot of things, lot of clutter is going on in our mind, and we do not actually understand how to get rid of. Have you faced such situation in your life? If you have faced such situation in your life, just message me here, me, if you have faced this situation in your life when you find very much overwhelmed, and fogginess in mind, you don't know where to go. If okay, thank you, Boa, thank you so much for messaging. Yeah, so this comes to us, and sometimes we feel very vulnerable also, that we do not know what to do, where to start to actually stop this thing, right? Where we can start. So first thing, let's talk about the physical space where we are in, where you are working, your home, your office, wherever you are. Start cleaning that space. In fact, this is the exercise we have done in our group. And today, whatever I'm sharing with you, I'm really immensely grateful to my Wellness Abundance Hub community, because every Tuesday 8 p.m. we have a session and we do something different there. And this time we did this exercise also, and all of the community member has shared their views. So what all the points I'm gonna share here are of course from them also. And I would like to encourage you to share your views also as we proceed. Okay, so yeah. So physical space, as simple as smallest of the habits, making your bed. Making your bed can also help you to to declutter your space, to start your day with a positive note, that yes, this is the first thing you do as soon as you get up, right? It's a way you set the intention that yeah, I am in the moment, I declutter my space, and that is what I set the intention, and I'll go through that throughout the day. So this is one very simple thing: make bed. As soon as you get up, start making bed, and you will see a lot of changes in you, because you are starting with a very very positive note. Second thing is, of course, you can clean the space you are in. There are a lot of things. So a lot of people use various things like salt, rock salt. They use rock salt lamp and lot of other stuff you can use to clear up your physical space. And laptop or mobile space, this is really really very very important, guys, in today's tech world, because we are so much into this laptop and mobile, that there's a lot of apps. How many of you have a lot of apps, and sometimes you really feel so overwhelmed and addicted? In fact, if I tell you, like, there was a time when even I was on WhatsApp all the time, and I realized that it is making me so much overwhelmed. Let me be very honest, there's nothing that I should hide. I don't feel being shy of not telling you. I'm like you only. I realized that this is making me overwhelmed, and it is using my lot of time also. And then I started scheduling my time of checking WhatsApp, and I removed a lot of apps that I was not using. Like nowadays, I'm not using Uber, Ola, and a lot of other apps. So I just removed that from my system, and I made it a point that at this particular time only I'll check my WhatsApp or my social media thing. And you won't believe, I felt so much at peace. I felt so much at peace just by scheduling my social media and WhatsApp time. That's great to know, both that you don't have, and only you are having two apps at present. So I hope you can feel that, right? I hope you can feel that. And yes, please remove all junk mails. Keep your email space clean, and breathe. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm going to talk about declutter your mental space. So how we can declutter our mental space. This whole session is about that only. So there are a few things that I discuss and people have shared with me in my community also. So I'm just gonna putting in the yeah, I'm just going to put this here. Okay. So observing your thoughts. So instead of becoming victim of our thoughts, how can we start observing our thought? And it takes practice. It takes, a little bit of, you need to develop this. It requires practice, that how you can do this. Self talk. First thing is just observe what kind of a self talk you are doing with yourself. Is it you find yourself in a chain of negative thoughts? So I give you one example. I remember, so when, it's a true example, guys. I still remember that so profoundly, because I'll tell you why. You will realize why. So I was getting married, and I was working in a college. It was quite a long back, some 10-15 years back. And I needed to leave the job. Of course, after marriage, I was getting shifted to some place. And I put the notice period only for 15 days. And for all those 15 days, I was just thinking that how I'm going to communicate to my principal that I'm leaving the job only on the short notice. I was mentally creating dialogue with the person, saying what he will be saying, what I'll be saying. On the day of the meeting, the last day of the meeting, I went, and I was so nervous, overwhelmed. A lot of stress and anxiety has already developed for last 15 days. Just this is the one thing I was thinking. It was hardly took 10 minutes, and he was very polite, gentle, and everything went well. And after coming out of the meeting, I felt how foolish I was, that I was just kept on thinking, and making nothing I could make it, just my internal dialogue. And I kept myself so much stressed. I hope you have felt this. Sometimes while you have to, even on professional side also, if I say, I can give you a lot of example, and I hope you can resonate with it also. As I say, that we sometimes create a lot of mental dialogue. So after that, once I started my breathing practices, and I become little better and aware of my thoughts, so then I started cutting off my thoughts. The moment I know that this thought is leading me to nowhere, or going to start a negative chain of thoughts or whatever, so I needed to just bring. I just used to keep my mind away from the thought, and it comes with the practice, of course. So this is one thing I would certainly like to recommend, that start observing your thought, and see what kind of a self talk you are doing. And the second thing is, let go. Let go, let go. Half of the time we are so much worried about one thing. You know what? I want to know what people will say. लोग क्या कहेंगे. This is something that we are so much engrossed. If what I am wearing, how is my house, if someone is coming, what would be the impression, all those things about everything, the kids, everything, we keep on thinking. Just let go. Whatever is troubling, sometimes we just need to let go, and get rid of the things. So, do you agree with me, guys? Have you experienced this? Huh? Just let go sometimes. Just release those things, right? And the third point that I want to share with you is start journaling. Why I'm sharing that I'll also say. So what happens is, when your mind is having lot of thoughts, lot of fogginess, and you feel like simply vomit out all your thoughts. The best thing is, write on a piece of a paper. Okay, whatever is coming, just write on a piece of a paper. It could be your internal dialogue. I have so many work to do. I have not done this. I have to finish this. I'm slow. I'm not productive. I'm blah 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 blah. Right? So just write it down, take a deep breath in, breathe out. Yeah, take a big sigh. Yeah, take a big sigh, and just say, what is my priority? What is my priority? Am I fulfilling that? Choose less. First thing is, don't go overwhelmed. What happened most of the time? We write, I have realized that, we write some 10 thing in our to-do list that actually we should be doing in next 10 days. But we are assigning those 10 things every day. We are assigning those 10 things every day. And what is happening end of the day, we are finding that after 10 days, hardly you're finishing some 3 or 4 days. Isn't it better that you assign just one thing per day, and you should be able to complete those 10 things in 10 days? Isn't it, guys? Do you agree with me? Hmm? We over expect many a times ourselves. And yeah, don't hesitate to outsource the work that you can outsource. For women, if you are too much overwhelmed by the household work, you're working from home, please outsource it as much as possible, or share the responsibility. Do not hesitate in sharing the responsibility, asking for the help. Now it's a COVID time, we all are in house, maybe we do not have much household help. What we can do here, what is that we can do? Ask for the help from the, your kids, your family members. Do not hesitate in asking and making them understand that yes, you need help from them. So this is the way you can actually eliminate and, by outsourcing or taking help from people. Now, one more thing I would like to say is sometimes we are too overwhelmed. And so there is one technique, I think everyone, those who have watched this movie, Jab We Met. How many of you have watched this movie, Jab We Met? Tell me. If you have watched, just message me here, watched. WATCHED, watched. If you have watched Jab We Met, just message me here, watched. So, yeah. So what there the hero does, our very own hero, the heroine says that to write on a piece of a paper, tear it and flash it. Yeah, please go ahead and do it. Don't think twice. If you really need to blur out, please go ahead and do it. You can even have, if you have a whiteboard, please write on that, and then you can just rub it off, release all those things. Yeah. Now, the next thing that I can share with you is, that is the fourth thing, is shift your energy. Where your attention goes, energy flows. If you keep on thinking about what is lacking, or I'm too overwhelmed, there's too much fog in my mind, take a break from your routine. What all things you can do? You can do whatever you want to pursue your hobby. You can make a quick phone call to your family, friends, mentor, anyone, and you can share that. You can dance, you can read books, you can certainly connect with the nature by by going for a walk. I would certainly recommend you go for a walking meditation. It will really help you. Listen to music, and if nothing worse, just try to sleep if you can. With foggy mind, it may be difficult, but if you're too tired, maybe you feel like little taking rest, so just take deep breaths and get into that sleeping mode, and it will certainly help you. So shift your energies. Wherever you are, you know that you have to shift your energy. Cold shower is one thing that really helps me, and a lot of my community members, those who are now in the live also, I can see, has got really help with cold shower. First thing in the morning, if you are making your bed, taking cold shower, your day is like, you have achieved. Start taking cold shower. It has innumerable benefit, guys. Innumerable benefits. In my community, it's a ritual that we take cold shower. My community is Wellness Abundance Hub. Though it is a winter season, but every one of us take cold shower, and they are reaping the benefits of cold shower. So I would certainly recommend start taking cold shower. See, it may not have very direct relation. Let me tell you, you will not find this information saying that if you take cold shower it will help you to declutter your mind, but certainly it just cut off from all the things, lot of thoughts that is there in your mind, and you can feel very much centered, being in the present moment once you start taking cold shower. And this is my personal experience and my community members experience. So I hope you find it useful. If you find it useful and you are ready to take cold shower, please message me here, cold shower. So we discussed four things so far. Quickly repeat it. First is declutter your space, physical space, mobile, laptop. Second is declutter your mental space. Start observing your thoughts, your self talk, and then just let it go. Be and aware of your thoughts. Do not judge them, accept them with kindness. Journaling, identify a priority, eliminate, outsource tasks, do less. Rather than doing 10 things in one day and end up doing nothing, do 10 things each day, one, and be happy. You did 10 things in 10 days rather than doing nothing or doing less. Write down on a piece of a paper, tear it, and to get off from the negative things. Shift your energies by pursuing your any hobby like dancing, reading, gardening, listening to music, sleep, connect to nature, sharing your thoughts with friends, family members, or cold shower, right? And now we are going to do the fifth point, that is use your breath. And that is what I would tell you. It doesn't take time. First thing, it's very effective. Second thing, it's there within you. Third thing, right? So this is the three most powerful aspect of breathing. That is, it is there within you. It's the most effective, and you can do it anytime and all the time whenever you are feeling too much cluttering in your mind. You are at office or you are at home, you are doing, even you are watching TV movies, you are in mall, anytime you are stressed, there's a lot of clutter in your mind. First thing is start taking deep breaths. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. So, what we are going to do in breathing practice, first and foremost thing, as I always say, do not run behind breathing techniques. Build your breath. Build your breath. Build the connection with your breath rather than just running behind the breathing techniques. And how can you build that connection with your breath? Once you build that connection, you don't need to be worried. If you're a little bit also stressed out, your body knows how to breathe. You get my point? Your body will start automatically breathing in a deep breath. It will trigger your parasympathetic, that is rest and digest mode. So first of all, observing your breath. Then second thing is you can practice belly breathing. Fourth is one hack that I'm gonna tell you. If nothing is working, try this, huh? And it's counting your breathing. How you're gonna count this, I'll also tell you that. So first of all, whenever you have to practice, if you're practicing breathing technique, then you can do this, sitting in and with your spine erect. You can do it in sitting on your bed, a mat, or on your chair, any which way you are comfortable with. So take a deep breath in through your nose, exhale through your nose slowly. In fact, you can exhale through your mouth also initially. Take at least few breaths initially. Ha breath, we say, just to release, whatever is troubling us. It's good to release. So take a deep breath in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in with me and breathe out. Sound of your breath. Listen to the sound of your breath. It's a simple trick to to engage your mind with the sound of breath initially. Once you are too much stressed out, so listen to the sound of your own breath. It's a way to connect with your breath also. So let's do a few more breaths. Take a deep breath in And breathe out. Breathe in and out. Just release. Feel as if your thoughts and everything is just releasing with every exhale. And just to soothe yourself, we'll start with the belly breathing practice now. So you can keep your right palm over your belly, another hand over your chest. I like this breathing technique a lot. You can do this while lying down or even sitting or even standing. Also, equally effective. How we are gonna do is take a deep breath in through your nose and let your belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. You can breathe out through your mouth or through your nose, no worries. If you feel like that you need to breathe out through your mouth to release more of the stress you're feeling now, just take few breaths initially in this position also through your mouth. And just feel that your breath is going into your belly region. Take a deep breath in through your nose and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. In, two, three, four. Exhale, two, three, four. Breathe in, expand nicely. Exhale, in and out. In, expand your belly. Out. Exhale, in, out. Expand. With every inhale, feel the expansion in your chest and then further belly. Exhale, your belly drops. In, out, in, out. Breathe in and out. In, out. Inhale, keep your chest relaxed, facial muscle relaxed, jaw relaxed. Out. Inhale, expand and out. Release. Have this intention with every inhale, I am breathing. With every exhale, I am with my breath. Keeping your eyes closed only, stay there with your breath and just observe your breath. Gradually, you will find that your breath doesn't have any sound anymore. It is like a thread going in and out in your system. So allow that. It is becoming slower, deeper, and calmer. Hmm. You'll find that it is becoming gradually thread like. You don't feel that it is there, and though still it is moving in and out. Get into that position. And even if some thoughts come to your mind, it's okay. You just Observe your thoughts and let it go. Detach completely. Detach yourself completely. So practice this belly breathing exercise, simply sitting, lie, or standing position. And then last hack or last trick that I'm gonna share with you is count your breath. And what does it mean? Count your breath. So what you can do is keep your eyes closed only. If you still find there's a lot of thoughts are coming, you are too overwhelmed still, just start counting your breath. So it is again to engage our monkey mind to, and we are giving it them one this work that, hey, you monkey mind, start counting the breath. So yeah, and to make it, it's up to you. You want to make it easy, then start counting in an ascending order, that is 1 to 100. Or if you think that 1 to 100 is easy, you want to challenge yourself, start counting from 100 to 1. So it would be inhale and exhale 1, inhale and exhale 2. Now, what is the trick? What is the loop here? The loop is if you miss the counting, if any thoughts come into your mind and you lose the counting, you have to again go back to 0. So if you are doing 1 to 100, you will be at 1. And if you are doing 100 to 1, you have to go to 100 and then come again back. So, is it? Do you find it interesting, guys? If you find this hack, this count your breath interesting, and you are gonna do it today before sleeping, just message me here, so that I understand you are interested and committed to do it today. Practice that, and as I always say, the simple things make a lot of difference, and breath is that simple thing. Start practicing 10 minutes. Assign that 10 minute yourself to your breath practice, and 10 minutes as you breathe while you go to bed. And in my community, these are the rituals we follow. In fact, a lot of things we follow, we keep doing. And if you're interested to know more about breathing, to learn more and more things about breathing, and you really want to work with your breath, make that connection with your breath, I invite you to join my breathing fitness master class. The link I'll share here, and you all can join. It will be there in the description and Insta bio. So see you all on. I'm doing it on Sunday, 11 a.m. this time. So you all are most welcome. Ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find the answer. So thank you all. Thank you so much. If you have any question, you can ask very quickly here before I end the session. Hi, Vardhan. Great to have you regarding this. Otherwise, I'll just give a quick, quickly, I'll just summarize, or I'll just show you on my screen also, so that you'll come to know that on. So I'm showing on my screen very quickly so that you can see on the YouTube. I can show. I'm just gonna share my screen. So first thing is declutter your mind. Second is declutter your mental space. Yeah, observing your thoughts, self talk, let go. Third is journaling, eliminate, write down, identify your priority also. Fourth thing is shift your energies by practicing, dancing, reading books, listening to music, connecting to your nature, and just sleep, sharing thoughts with friends, or cold shower, the most important thing. Fourth is use your breath that we have done. Observe your breath, belly breathing, count your breath. Sixth thing, yeah, what is the sixth thing that I need to share with you is meditation. Okay, start practicing meditation also. If you find it difficult, I would certainly recommend that first start building the connection with your breath. That is the beginning for you. If you are someone who wants to start meditating, if you just focus on your breath, you are automatically coming into meditative zone. Meditation doesn't mean that you should be only sitting and breathing and focusing at some point, or candle meditation is only you have to do something to develop present in this moment. That is very, very important. So thank you all, thank you so much. Stay blessed, breathe wellness in abundance. Take a deep breath in and stretch your arm with me, and as you breathe out, connect to your heart. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, and just say, I'm grateful to my breath. I'm grateful to my healthy body, mind, and soul. I'm grateful to this whole universe. Always appreciate your breath anytime, all the time. That is why not only we are surviving, but we are thriving in our life. So stay blessed, guys. Take care. Bye bye.